Welcome to English Treasure. Hello, and welcome to English Treasure. My name's Aidan, and I'm an English teacher. Today we're going to talk about stress and emphasis in sentences. Now, you are probably aware of stress within words, like the word within, within. The stress goes on the second syllable. But you may be less aware of emphasis in sentences. Now, the emphasis is the word that you say louder or longer because it's important in the sentence. For example, listen to this sentence by a Vietnamese English teacher who says he has an IELTS score of 9.0, which he might.
Reading novels, for example, enables you to detect patterns. Reading novels, for example, enables you to detect patterns.
So let's review that sentence. Reading novels, for example, enables you to detect patterns. I'll say it again. Reading novels, for example, enables you to detect patterns. Now, where's the emphasis in that sentence?
Reading novels, for example, enables you to detect patterns.
It's on the word you. Reading novels, for example, enables you to detect patterns. So you is the important word. Why is it important? Well, maybe it enables you to detect patterns, but not him. Maybe it enables you to detect patterns, but not native English speakers. But that doesn't make sense. If it enables you to detect patterns, then it should enable everyone to detect patterns. Are you confused? So am I. Because the emphasis in this sentence is in the wrong place. The meaning of the sentence has been changed because the emphasis is in the wrong place. The speaker has said the wrong thing. The speaker has communicated the wrong thing. So where should the emphasis be? Well, possibly reading novels enables you to detect patterns. The emphasis is on novels. Maybe the speaker is saying that reading Facebook doesn't help you detect patterns, but novels do. Now that would be useful information. Maybe the emphasis should be at the end. Reading novels enables you to detect patterns. It's patterns that you detect by reading novels. That's interesting. That's useful information. But putting the stress, putting the emphasis on you is simply wrong. There's a classic example in English that demonstrates emphasis in a sentence. I didn't give her 2 new shoes. I'll say that again. I didn't give her 2 new shoes. Well, what's this saying? It's saying I didn't give to her 2 new shoes. It's a simple sentence. But if you change the emphasis, the meaning changes. I didn't give her 2 new shoes. Well, somebody did, it just wasn't you. She's got 2 new shoes, but they didn't come from me. I didn't give her 2 new shoes. You sold her 2 new shoes. So she's got 2 new shoes, and they came from me, but she had to pay for them. Let's move the emphasis again. I didn't give her 2 new shoes. So you gave her 2 new something, but not shoes. Maybe you gave her 2 new hats. So what you have communicated is very different just by changing the emphasis. I didn't give her 2 new shoes. She's got 2 new shoes, but they didn't come from me. I didn't give her 2 new shoes. She's got 2 new shoes. They did come from me, but she had to pay for them. I didn't give her 2 new shoes. She doesn't have 2 new shoes at all. She's got something, and they came from me, but they're not shoes. The meaning has changed just by changing the emphasis. And why does this happen? Because English is a stress-timed language. It's fundamental to the language that stress, emphasis, is important. Learning to pronounce sentences with the correct emphasis is not just something you do at the end to get the accent right or to sound more natural. It's what you have to do all the while you are learning English, so that you can communicate the sentence, communicate the information correctly. If you put the emphasis in the wrong place, then you communicate the wrong information. Thank you for watching. We'll look forward to seeing you next time. Bye. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, like it. If you learned from it, share it with your friends. And if you loved it, subscribe to the channel.